Ma, it's late. I'll be there tomorrow, I promise.
Hello? What's up, man? This Kevin. You there?
Yeah.
Long time no see, right?
Pourquoi vous me racontez des histoires comme ça?
Comme ça, un peu pour parler.
Et pourquoi est-ce qu'il faut toujours parler? Moi, je trouve que très souvent, on devrait se taire, vivre en silence. Plus on parle, plus le monde ne veut rien dire. C'est pas moi.
J'ai toujours été frappé par ceci, c'est qu'on ne peut pas vivre sans parler.
Mais pourquoi? Les mots devraient exprimer exactement ce qu'on veut dire. Est-ce qu'ils nous trahissent?
And this is where I think language came from. I mean, it came from our desire to transcend our isolation and have some sort of connection with one another. But when we use that same system of symbols to communicate all the abstract and intangible things that we're experiencing.
You think about it, why do people buy these things? It's not because they want to say how they feel. People buy cards because they can't say how they feel or they're afraid to. It's these cards. The movies and the pop songs, they're to blame for all the lies and the heartache. And we're responsible. People should be able to say how they feel, how they really feel, not, some words that some strangers put in their mouths. Words like love.
What is like frustration? Or what is anger or love? When I say love, the sound comes out of my mouth and it hits the other person's ear, through their memories of love or lack of love. And they register what I'm saying and they say, yes, they understand. But how do I know they understand? Because words are inert. They're just symbols. They're dead, And so much of our experience is intangible. So much of what we perceive cannot be expressed, is unspeakable.
T'es amoureuse de lui?
Bien sûr que non, je suis pas amoureuse de lui, je sais pas, je me sentais toute seule. Mais j'ai jamais voulu te faire de mal. Putain, je suis désolée.
Pourquoi tu mens?
Je mens pas.
Alors pourquoi tu pleures?
Je pleure pas.
My heart was broken, and I know yours is broken too. But your heart ain't gotta be black like mine, baby. I'm just sorry.
I can't.
I love you.
I love you, baby. Lord knows I did not have love for you when you needed it. I know that. So you ain't gotta love me, but you gonna know that I love you.
I mean, I always feel this pressure of being a strong and independent icon of womanhood and not making look like my whole life is revolving around some guy. But loving someone and being loved means so much to me. But isn't everything we're doing in life a way to be loved a little more?
I'm not a concept, Joel. I'm just a fucked up girl who's looking for my own peace of mind. I'm not perfect.
I can't see anything that I don't like about you.
But you
right
will.
Now, I can't.
But you will. You will think of things. And I'll get bored with you and feel trapped because that's what happens with me.
I mean, I'm really happy only when I'm on my own. Even being alone, it's better than sitting next to a lover and feeling lonely. Or I've just had too many blah relationships. They weren't mean, they cared for me, but there were no real connection or excitement. At least not from my side.
Does it get easier?
The more you know who you are and what you want, the less you let things upset you.
I just don't know what I'm supposed to be. I tried being a writer, but I hate what I write. And I tried taking pictures, but they're so mediocre, and every girl goes through a photography phase. What about marriage? Does that get easier?
That's hard. It gets a whole lot more complicated when you have kids.
Yeah, it's scary.
I don't know. Sometimes I dream about being a good father and a good husband. And sometimes it feels really close. But then other times it seems silly, like it would ruin my whole life. And it's not just a fear of commitment or that I'm incapable of caring or loving, because I can't. It's just that if I'm totally honest with myself, I think I'd rather die knowing that I was really good at something, that I had excelled in some way, and then that I'd just been in a nice, caring relationship.
If you're so good at so many things, you could do anything you wanted to do, you're good at everything that you do, isn't there something else you want to do?
Then what? To be your husband? To be Frankie's dad? What do you want me to do? What in your like dream scenario of me like doing what I'm good at, what would that be?
I don't know, I just mean you're so good at so many things, you can do so many things, you have such capacity.
Listen, I didn't want to be somebody's husband, okay? And I didn't want to be somebody's dad. That wasn't my goal in life. Some guys it is. It wasn't mine. But somehow, it was what I wanted. I didn't know that. And that's all I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. That's what I want to do. I work so I can do that.
It doesn't ever disappoint you?
Why? Why would it disappoint me? I
Because
could
you have
still
all
do
this
whatever I
potential?
could do. So what? Why do you have to fucking make money off your potential?
Look, I'm not even saying you have to make
What does
money off of it
potential
to miss
mean?
it.
What does even potential mean? What does that mean, potential? Potential for what?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Hey, could we do that again? I know we haven't met, but I don't want to be an ant, you know? I mean, it's like we go through life with our antennas bouncing off one another, continuously on ant autopilot, with nothing really human required of us. Here's your change. Paper or plastic? Credit or debit? You want ketchup with that? I don't want a straw. I want real human moments. I want to see you. I want you to see me. I don't want to give that up. I don't want to be an ant, you know?
And yet, you know, when we communicate with one another and we feel that we have connected and we think that we're understood, I think we have a feeling of almost spiritual communion. And that feeling might be transient, but I think it's what we live for.